Hi guys, so today I leave my hostel in Hamner Springs and ride up the Rainbow Road up to State Highway 63, blast along State Highway 63 to Blenheim, and then down State Highway 1 and then join the Molesworth track all the way back down to the hostel. It was over 400 kilometres in a day of pretty much dirt, and my only real mistake was not packing my liners to my jacket. So that's the plan, and let's get started. So this is one of the roads that leads to the Rainbow Station Road from Hamner Springs. I've just left Hamner Springs and just dropped the tyre pressures here. And yeah, so we're going to follow this all the way up. It's pretty scenic around here though. You notice as you get into Hamner Springs that it becomes nice and sort of hills and mountains and stuff again, from the Canterbury sort of plains around Christchurch, which is just dead flat, dead straight roads, pretty boring. So I didn't bother recording yesterday when I rode from Christchurch to Hamner Springs, because I just didn't see the point. It's just a long straight boring road, and that's dull. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That's what I was kind of riding into, and Hamner Springs is just behind those trees. That's pretty cool. Look at those hills. Super cool. Yeah, I don't think I've dropped my tyre pressure in the front. It feels really hard. But it's fun though, I don't want to stop. We do. It's the technical way. It's better. I feel it instantly, it's a lot smoother, it's not going anywhere. Pretty cool scenery. It's difficult sometimes to watch the road and watch the scenery at the same time. Like that, because I want to walk down here. least there's not much dust today because of the rain. There is that bonus, and there's a marginally probably a little more traction because of the rain. I don't know. Does it create mud? Is that worse than dust? And like, oh, fluffy dust, if it's fluffy dust? Well, you know, fluffy dust. Fluffy dust. Like fluffy dust. As if it's sort of like sandy. And all light. I don't know where I get fluffy dust from. Well, this is worth putting the camera on. We've got a little convoy of horse and carts. To be quite honest, I might just pull in here, give them space, and leave them to it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Tyres have had a bit of an upgrade since they probably first started doing this. Proper tyres, like a wooden wheel. Morning. Anyway, this is what the road is like so far. It's just gravel and a few bridges. There is river crossing options, but I'm not bothering. I don't want to get my feet wet. And it's just hilly gravelness. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Give it a go. Blah 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 blah. I have read it. I read it before I turned the camera on. So far, all the little stream crossings I've done have been dead easy, so there's a little rocky section behind me. But it's all good. I'll sign a piece of paper to say if I die, it's not anyone's fault but mine, by the looks of it. Just going to take it steady and deal with whatever comes in front of me carefully. Ooh, come on. If this was a sunny day, this would be epic. The views would be pretty good. Having to constantly kind of wipe the lens, hoping that there's no water on it too much, because there's a lot on my visor. So. Just annoying really, this rain. my guess is this is the toll. So just close this gate and then go and pay my $20. Oh, bike. Walk it down. This weather is bloody minging. I don't think I've got any of those.
Dolphins, no, don't worry about that. Sweet as, mate. Here's the receipt. Have you been through before?
No.
There's a really awesome swing bridge right beside the road just down here a bit.
There's a what?
Really awesome swing bridge going across the Waira.
Yeah.
So if you, next bridge you go over about 3 or 4k down, 200 metres past it, there's a red and white sign, park your bike there, walk across the road, you can actually see it for the road. Definitely worth a walk across.
Okay.
Cool. Right, have a good one. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Oh, he's a nice chap, and apparently there's a nice bridge to walk across. It's very difficult to hear him with what we're talking about. With earplugs in and a helmet on. But yeah. Something about a big red sign, then a big bridge, and it's definitely worth a walk across, so we'll have a look. I swear this rain is getting marginally worse. I'm not particularly wet, which I'm fine with, but it's just annoys you on your face and your visor. Cool road though, sign of a piece of paper. I didn't really bother reading it because I want to go through it anyway. Well, that was a nice little foresty section. Oh, if this doesn't get my boots wet, I don't know what will. Oh, hello. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. I always get nervous on river crossings because it's still relatively new and I don't know how deep it's going to go or what happens if it gets bumpy. I just kind of hope for the best. Well, it seems in the rain I have my first puncture. So it's in the rear tyre. I think I found it, I'm not sure. I think I've lost it now. There it is. I think it's just there. There's absolutely no air in it, and I kind of noticed it when I pulled away. So thankfully, I'm always riding prepared. So let's just get on with it and fix it, shall we? Right. Let's see if the item is still in there. I think it is. It doesn't seem big enough to do anything there. I don't know whether that is a hole or what. Let's get the pump out. Alright, let's have a look. I don't think that is anything. This is just some of the bumps and rocks, just because I'm running low pressure, slightly pop the bead or something. Oh, my valve. Ow. fixed it. I don't think that was the issue there. This valve leaks, which doesn't help me either. Give it a pump. Yay! About 15 psi now, so my trouble is because this valve leaks, I can't put the gauge to it and watch the gauge drop, because I think that the gauge is leaking from anyway, just to mislead a little bit. Undo that, it's about 20 psi now. Weird, I can't see anything, but it's definitely flat when I stopped. Weird ghost puncture. About 35 psi. I'm going to pump it up to normal pressure, 36, see what happens. Alright, maybe I don't have a puncture. That was really weird. I did go down a big bump there with low pressure, so I think maybe it popped the bead slightly with a bit of force and blew the air out, which wouldn't surprise me a bit, but anyway, let's pack up. This car's probably going to stop and say I'm alright, I'm guessing. Nah, of course it's not. Car driver. Cheers, mate. I'm alright. Good job, alright. Could have stopped there, couldn't you? Make sure. Aren't car drivers lovely people? Exactly what Jeremy Clarkson says, isn't it? Goodbye. Okay, so I've packed everything away, and I don't know. It pumps up. I can't hear any hissing, so I'm just going to run with it, keep an eye on it. Yeah, guessing it's just a ghost puncture. Weird. Right. Well, I had a nice going to Blenheim, had a McDonald's and a hot chocolate because I was freezing cold and wet. The rain sort of stopped completely, allowed my jacket to dry off. My jumper underneath is still soaked, and now the rain is coming back a little bit. But anyway, so this is the start of the gravel section of the Molesworth. There's about 20 odd k's of just tarmac off State Highway 1, 26 k's apparently. So I'm now within the Molesworth station. I've just gone through it back there, and I'm just going to stop real quick just to show you the hills and mountains because it's cool. Got a bit of traffic behind me, so it can't be too bad. But look at that, it's pretty cool. So it's just over the end of that road really. About a couple of k's back is the station itself. Ugh. Gates. Fun. Off the bike, on the bike, off the bike, on the bike, off the bike, on the bike. Push the bike. Don't know how many of that previous footage was on the piss. Never mind. Oh, I'm a bit tired now. On the bike since 8:15 this morning. Had a half an hour break between 1 and half 1, just having a bit of McDonald's. Other than that, I've been on the bike. And I've got another, when I was at the station, it said I had 86 k's to Hamner, so 400 kilometres of, well, not quite 400 kilometres, at least 300 kilometres of gravel and dirt and stuff, and then another 100 k's of road. Rear tyre seems to be fine. It's not. I don't feel it squirming or anything. I did one check, just did the old tyre kick, and it wasn't flat. So I was like, "That'll do. Keep going." My back tyre's probably done a lot more kilometres than the front. It's me pitting about like that. Just spinning it up. Cool view. Oh, that was a big fun slide, because I wasn't in the right position, or doing the right thing. Yes, I almost swore then. Another gate. Whoop. Oh, can we do it from the bike? No. Of course you can't. You've got stupid little piddly arms. Last 30 kilometres to go, pretty much. I think it's supposed to do 50 kilometres an hour down here, but I'm not. Yeah, it's just been like this. Just gravel, a bit wetter at the second half. I don't know, it's been interesting, but the Rainbow Road was far more fun, far more technical, a bit more into it. This is just kind of basic gravel road. It's been pretty scenic though, still enjoyed it. So it's getting a little bit long now. I'm not cold anymore, which is nice. The weather's sort of, well, I'm a bit drier. I know, I don't know about that actually. I'm warmer, I know that much. I don't know how I'm warmer, but I am warmer. Ski lift. Oh yeah, a little thing to take you across the bridge. It's clever. Right, I've got a boring gravel road one way and Jolly's Pass this way, which is the road that's not maintained. Good, be far more interesting than gravel. For 11 kilometres. So let's see what shit this is all about. Just trying to avoid that and then dusting my visor at the same time. Did it work? Okay, well it's not going to be that bad if a van is coming down. Fair play to you, mate. That means it's doable and it's easy. Despite the fact that it had a warning sign at the back there saying 4x4 and clearance. But there he is, at the end. Oh no, bollocks, I won't. Wait for my visor to unsteam if I can, hang on. Visor steaming up, there we go. I'm just going to put my tripod down and I realise the GoPro's on my head, so can't be bothered to take it off, put the tripod on and set that up, walk across and then put it down and then set it up, then ride across, then pick it back up again, then back on my head again. No. Oh, my knees and shoulders and sort of slightly lower back all starting to take their toll after today. It's been quite a big day. Look at that view. Really nice. Going through the clouds. It's a beautiful smell of those pine trees here. It smells really good. The view is cool as the clouds and the mist. It's a really good sort of like almost dramatic landscape. Last 4 kilometres. And the rain's coming back. Well, that'll be it finished then. There we go. Yeah, that was the day. So it's now, call it 5:15 by the time I get back. Oh no, call it 10 past. 10 past 5, and I left at basically 8:15. 8 or 7.5 hours. If I take away the half an hour break of actually McDonald's. It's not a bad day that. And then 230 plus 240 plus 180. That's my kilometres. Right, let's go find my hostel.